certainly have our own rain system to talk about today. Ryan Breton, however, is also tracking Helene. So many of you have ties to Florida. Next couple hours here.
Yes, landfall is going to be this evening, and then as we were talking about yesterday, this will be moving so quickly, it'll hold some of its strength into the Carolinas and Georgia. So not just going to be a Florida problem, and you can see the storm right now, winds to 125 miles per hour. This is the eye or the center of the storm, and the very strongest winds are close to that eye, but now some of the outer bands are getting right onto the Gulf Coast around Tampa, Bradenton, Sarasota, and this is all heading north. And looking at the wind field, you can see tropical storm force gusts pretty much encompassing all of Florida right now, but this area of hurricane force winds where you'll get winds up to 125 miles per hour, that is headed toward the Big Bend area of Florida, and that's where landfall will be tonight. Putting the track on this, you can see it's expected to make landfall and then cross into Georgia after midnight tonight, and then begin slowing down, meaning days of rain and gusty winds over the southeast. Here's a look at the wind projection. You can see some of those gusts coming right in on the coast to the north of Tampa, over 100 miles per hour tonight, and then tropical storm force conditions through the southeast overnight into the day tomorrow. And look at all this rain. It's going to be a real significant flooding event in the mountains of the Carolinas, northwest of Charlotte, and even Atlanta could get 4 or 5 inches of rain. Meanwhile, around here, we got some needed rain, not close to the level of that, but enough to knock us out of one of the driest Septembers on record, that's for sure. Closing in on an inch of rain in Bangor, more than an inch in Portland, and we have a couple of spotters that are reporting up to about 2 inches of rain that's fallen so far today, especially in parts of western Maine. Most of the state right now still dealing with rain, but the back edge coming through the mountains of northern New Hampshire and western Maine right now. A pretty solid area, though, of moderate to occasionally heavy rain coming through southern and central Maine. You can see a couple of bursts right around Route 2 with a bit heavier rain, and same in and around Bangor and Brewer. Good downpour coming through right now, and that extends into down east. But the back edge of this is moving along, and we will have drier weather moving in overnight. It hasn't been a very chilly rain, though. Kind of a mild day, a little muggy, too, with temperatures in the 50s to near 60. And as we go hour by hour, you can see the rain moving out overnight. This is the map at midnight. And by that point, other than just a brief shower, the rain is over. Tomorrow morning may begin with a little bit of fog in spots, especially mid-coast, parts of central Maine. But that won't stick around too long. And I actually think tomorrow turns into a pretty decent day, especially from about Augusta south. It should be partly to mostly sunny. Temperatures getting into the lower 70s. A little bit more cloud cover in the central highlands and up north, but still pretty good day. And other than a sprinkle, it will be dry through the day tomorrow. Coast and southern Maine will be warmest thanks to a north to northwest breeze that will hold off any sea breeze. So high temperatures generally between 70 and 75 coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the weather remains quiet. And as Keith and I have been talking about, Saturday may have a little bit of stubborn cloud cover from time to time. But still, it's a pretty nice day, and it should be dry with temperatures on Saturday in the 60s to near 70. Here's the marine forecast. I skipped by it. We'll go back to it. Stand by. There it is. Seas 3 to 5 feet. A small craft advisory up until tomorrow morning. So overall, the weather improves from here. A little bit of cloud cover lingering on Saturday, but there should be some sun at times. Sunday looks nice, partly sunny, 60s to near 70, and Monday could be the warmest day of the stretch, with highs getting into the low 70s, and all that moisture from Helene should stay away from us. Maybe just a little rain by Wednesday.
Also good news there.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.